I'm gonna upload the first one. I tried to do a second one. It went out. I keep getting interrupted. Something is coming through. Like, these are all important matters that are keep interfering with this reading. So that's coming towards me. So it's making me feel as if you are going to be having a lot of important meetings, phone calls. You're going to be the go-to person, and it's going to kind of feel weird with this ten of I'm sorry, with the wheel card. Um, it's kind of like you're going to be getting things in motion. You're going to be the one that completes a cycle, okay? Or you're like the missing piece to a puzzle. But either way, it's kind of like you're going to be the one that has to, you're going to feel like you need to call on people. Spirit is going to show you that people, hey, we're back. North Hero, we're back. Um, as I elaborated on this, I was saying all of these calls that kept coming in are important. So it's making me feel as if, again, we're going to that more that leadership, that boss energy. So it's making me feel as if where you might feel like you need to call and depend and lean on others, people are going to be calling and leaning on you. So I feel like a lot of you are going to get to a space where you become the wise counsel, right? We are going to be selling like hot. Yeah, I'm telling hotcakes. I'm telling you, it's like somebody's going to be coming to you. Um, it's like now you're going to start to see who you truly are. Spirit is going to um give you some sort of premonition, some sort of dream or confirmation that shows you that you are able to perform miracles. And it might be like the dream or the premonition might be scary, but it's like you fixed it. So this is like even when things are going rough, even when things aren't as smooth as you would like them to be, you're going to be able to be that problem solver, and people are going to come to you and view you as the problem solver. It's going to be your calm demeanor when everything around, when people are feeling like things are falling apart, when everybody wants to talk negative, you're going to remind people of positive affirmations, how to treat themselves and how to talk to themselves. You're going to instantly be able to refocus and regain clarity of your thought processes as well. But it's like you're the one that's keeping, you're going to keep the momentum, okay? But there's something coming in very quickly, a completion with the with the wheels. There's something coming in. I need to say, if you're in a connection or there's somebody around you, somebody who you partner up with, um, that person is going to need more of your guidance than what you think. We're going to be the fairy godmother. I believe so. I strongly believe so. Something very magical. Somebody, there's a person around you, does not have to be a love interest, but there's a person around you who you're connected to, who you care strongly for. Okay, this person, either your connection with them in business, or you connected to through them like your finances, kind of, or you share finances, or you give them finances, or they give you finances. There's a very strong tie financially to you and this person, right? This does not have to be a lover, like, or this could be somebody like your boss, somebody who pays you, or or an employee you pay, or a company that you pay, or they pay you. They're under, somebody is kind of, I'm just being told like you're being this person in particular, but I feel like it could be the both of you are being watched heavily, because somebody's viewing you, or you're being seen as the rising star, the next big thing. You're doing numbers. You're breaking barriers is what I heard. You're breaking chains. I heard you're crushing it. You're crushing the game, and you don't even know it. I lie to you not. I said a reading the other day. Hey Patsy. Oh, welcome. It's been a while. How are you? I'm so happy. You're here. Um, I'm so happy y'all here. I feel like this is so good vibes, and there's a lot of feminine energy in here. Um, but I really feel like it's like game over, right? I said this in a reading a while ago. I'm getting back to where I was. I said this in a reading a while ago that there were people who were um trying to manipulate your outcomes. Again, nothing to be fearful of, because what the divine has laid out for you, no man, woman, nobody can touch it. But then it's not like they're not going to try, right? At least to manipulate you or throw you off your game. Hey, Angel, how are you? Or to make you feel as if you aren't doing um as well as they know you are. Like, it's almost as if somebody wants to make you feel like somebody wants to knock you off your pivot. So this could be like somebody, a property manager, coming to like yell at you or fuss at you about some property, your boss coming to fuss at you. Okay, this could be like you getting unnecessary just junk or spam or something, just to kind of like throw you off, right? Again, I start off saying like mistakes, somebody trying to make you feel bad for like simple mistakes, or things that could be easily fixed, right? But that's why I said, spirit said, the divine said, this is, you need to come to the divine for clarity on these situations. Also, the full moon is going to carry a lot of this energy, even though it peaked, I believe, last night or whatever, in some regions. The energy is going to carry throughout today. And even if, whenever you're seeing this reading, regardless, whatever time frame you see in this reading, I need to just let you know, like, I'm sorry, I'm just getting a lot of downloads, so I stumble over my words a lot. Emotions is going to be running really high. Okay, please do not lose your temper, whether this is with the customer, a boss, whoever. Okay, because I said you're under some sort of surveillance. You're being watched heavily. So spirit saying you, it's best to just live your life like nobody's watching. Just live your life individually like nobody's around. Dance like there's nobody in the room. That is what I'm picking up on. This is how you defeat this energy. Okay? Because I'm seeing somebody who could be just coming up being very petty with you, right? Just to try to get under your skin because you're operating in this star energy. Let me go ahead and move on. Thank you. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Passy. I'm doing great. Thank you. Because you're operating in this star. So it's like everybody who's climbing to the top, they always try to knock you back down. And that's just what that is. But I'm seeing so much. Like, I'm seeing people exchange money, okay, behind the scenes to try to trigger you, okay? This is like somebody could be trying to like give you a parking ticket because your car is nice, right? Try to tow you or do something like super petty, right? HOA, calling HOA on people. Like, this is not everyday things. This is something that's only happening out of just hating, right? Haters. This is just like the petty stuff I just want you to be aware of so you don't lose your cool. Page of Cups. Okay. Why the Page of Cups? The Ten of Wands. Give me one. And why the Ten of Wands? I don't know one before that. Give me one more, Spirit. Why the Ten of Wands, please? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Queen of Swords. Mm. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I feel like this new position that the divine is giving you, you're going to, again, it's just reiterating more that you're going to become, with the Page of Cups energy, it's just telling me you're going to pour your heart into it, right? Your emotions is going to go towards it. As you start to see and build momentum in it, and as you start to see the rewards that you're going to receive, you're going to start to open up your heart more to it and want to be, you know, just increasingly more aware of it. I mean, not more aware, more, you want to, you're going to invest your all into it, is what I'm saying, what I'm feeling. Okay. You're going to start to fall in love, or you're going to start to love what you do. All right. Queen of Pentacles, the wheel, and then the Ten of Wands. How are you? People are going to try. It's like almost as if it's like an energy, like with the wheel, it's like you're moving, but you're, some of you could be moving. Okay. But this is like you're shifting energy, heavy energies, heavy responsibilities. Okay. Things that would make the average person break down mentally, emotionally, okay, could send them off to a psych ward or make them feel like, you know, they just want to give up and walk away. You are literally like, you're moving the energy around. With the Magician card, it showed itself like with this Queen of Swords energy, you're being very powerful, right? You're the secret weapon. I don't know if I could say that weapon word, but you're like the secret ingredient, right? To the recipe. You're moving challenges out the way. I'm literally seeing somebody like, it's like you're taking your finger and you're moving a mountain with just your fingertip. Mm. And with that, you develop other people. You show other people the way. Some of you, don't be surprised if you start doing like, people start, again, I said people start seeking you out for like advice, or they're wanting to know your secrets, how you're doing it. Okay, if I say you're crushing the market, this is like you reaching a certain height in your career or height in your life, and people wanting to sit down and ask you, how did you overcome it? How did you do it? Okay, this is like you're again a miracle, and people are going to be invested. Some of you could be thinking about um you know, writing a book about it, or an ebook about it, or giving a seminar, or just a crowd of people are going to want to be around you to soak up some of your knowledge, because it's going to become at one, what it's like, I'm being told from the divine is telling me like you're going to be so iconic that people are going to tell your story when you're gone. I just got to be that deep with y'all. This bird is like in my face, looking at me. Hello. Hi. Um, People are gonna tell your story. Yeah. People are going to tell you a story. So, yes. So I'm being told that it's time for you to come out. Be okay with being iconic. Be okay with being the boss. Be okay with being a legend. Legendary. Ooh. 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 She put that up, but then yeah. Can't make this up. Wealth. I felt like a chill on the side of my arm, y'all. I just said that. Wealth is not just about money. Let me go back. Y'all, did I not just say this? Did I not just say this? It says wealth is not just about money. It represents abundance in all areas of life. You are in a phase of prosperity and contentment. I literally just said that. If in the first, I'm going to go back in, I'm going to post part 1. Because I literally just said we're not just manifesting money, we're manifesting abundance in all forms, right? Because of some experiences, some things that you're going to experience that money can't buy. I literally said that. Desire. Overwhelming desire may be leading to dissatisfaction or control issues in the relationship. Desire is feeling your connection, both emotionally and physically. It represents a deep craving for closeness and mutual goals. So I'm being told that this makes me feel like there's an outside source that's going to be dissatisfied with the wealth that you're going to be bringing in. There's going to be people who are going to want to try to control you, okay? And your legacy. This is like people who weren't even around when you were building something up, or when you hit it big, or on your come up, who weren't with you, who kind of like fight over your scraps. Because I'm hearing an estate. I keep seeing like an estate. I'm seeing an estate for someone, or somebody's going to be having an estate. Because this is like, I don't know, I'm seeing life after death for a lot of you who are legendary. I'm just telling you now, it's like this is like people who you care for currently. As you develop and become more wealthy, you're going to start to see that the ones that are cheering for you start to desire your wealth. So spirit is saying, keep doing your protection, ritual spells, whatever you're doing, manifestations, whatever you're doing to like protect yourself. Always protect yourself, right? You're going to start to become dissatisfied in a lot of relationships because of your wealth, because you're going to see how people start to change. You're going to start to see how people change, plain and simple. As your money flows in, as your wealth flows in, abundance flows in, people are going to change around you. It's, what did I just say? What did I just say? It's going to be close relationships. Your best friend, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, your auntie, your uncle. Okay? Anybody, your lover, anybody. This could be anybody that's close to you. Your mentor, okay? Your neighbor. Okay? Your advisor, your financial advisor. I don't know. Okay? Intimate relationships. Your intimate relationships are deepening, creating strong emotional connections that provide security and fulfillment. It did not come out in reverse, but this is what it is talking about. People wanted to pull at your energy. Hi, who is that? Darling? Last name Darling? Hi, how are you? Health in reverse. Your health may be at risk, and neglecting self-care could lead to burnout and physical ailments. All right, so Spirit is saying some of you, need to make sure that you are, if you're in the, if you go to the gym, keep going to the gym. If you go for your morning walks, get back on it. Um, whatever you do, if you fast and pray, I don't know what you do for health reasons, right? I'm not giving you any medical advice, but what I am saying is, um, there's a siphoning of energy that wants to come in and dominate you because of your wealth. That is what I'm feeling. And it is going to be the people who are closest to you, who have access to you. So this is like you're going to have to go into find a space or place in your life where you can go to retreat or develop a pattern in your life, in don't be so predictable, right? That is basically what I'm saying. Don't be so predictable. Find new safe spaces for you to be. Okay. If you don't want to be bothered on a Wednesday at noon, don't answer your phone at Wednesday at noon, and make that a consistent thing that you do. Okay, if you want to change it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, just find something that doesn't make people think that they have access to you so freely. Okay. I haven't yet, but people start to control and be all of people around me. Yeah, Patsy, let me tell you something. Wealthy does not necessarily have to be your bank account. People can already sense it coming over you. The money come last. The money's last. Okay. But when you start to operate in that energy of the flow of the money, then when you start becoming in frequency with money, because money operates at a certain frequency, you have to be at a certain I'm gonna say temperature, right? You can't be too hot, you can't be too cold, you got to be just right with your attitude, your demeanor, the way you carry yourself, your day to day, right? Your whatever, your habits, whatever. You have to just, and for each person is different. Whatever works for you, but you have to be at a certain vibration. And I always say this: when you got a large income, when the last time you got a big deposit, the last time somebody put money in your hand, who was around you? Take note of who was around at that very time when that money came to you. Who was around you and who wasn't around you? What habits did you have at that time, and what habits did you need to break? Whatever the case may be, just take note, because once you take note of what you were doing at that very moment when that money came in, Spirit is saying stay in that frequency. If you cut off people, you stop talking to people, and all of a sudden you get a big check or money come in, that's a clear indicator that you need to keep them people away from you so you can stay in the constant flow of money. So when you do align with that and you stay in that frequency, you're going to get the people around you um who are going to try to pull you out of that frequency and lower you back down, because people are going to be comfortable with you as long as you're operating at their frequency. When you start to ascend and you start to be on a higher frequency, they're going to they're going to be uncomfortable. Okay. But it's not your job to keep them comfortable. You have to keep yourself comfortable. So yeah, there's a siphoning of energy. Okay. And you can notice it. Some of you might notice like you have dark rings around your eyes. You get sunken in. Okay. You might notice, for some of you, it might be hair thinning, nail thinning, dry skin. You might always have congestion because you got too many people around you. Your aura is congested. So now you have congestion, right? Um I heard an overproduction of sebum. I don't know what that is. So maybe that's like flaky, flaky, flaky scalp. Somebody, I don't know. I'm not giving you any medical advice, okay? I'm just saying. Know that your body, be in tune with your body, and know that your body is going to tell you when you have somebody trying to pull at you, okay? And if you notice things start to change, okay, like you're able to make your doctor's appointments and stick to them. Okay, somebody's not calling you in the middle of a doctor's appointment, or somebody's not trying to get you to come stop taking care of yourself in the middle of something when you're walking, or you're eating and somebody eating something healthy and somebody calls you with bad news, and all of a sudden you want to go get something bad, ice cream or something. Not saying ice cream is bad, but you know, like, have what you want to have in moderation. But I'm just saying, like, triggers, right? People can trigger you and make you fall out of frequency. Those are the people that you have to keep away. All right, communication. I hope y'all understand. Open and honest communication is formed between you and others. You express your thoughts and feelings clearly. What's this? What's that? Communication. In the reverse. Crossing that energy is what? Decision making. All right, communication. Open and honest communication is formed between you and others. You express your thoughts and feelings clearly. In decision making, you are making important decisions in your career, and these choices will lead to long-term success. Your decisiveness is your strength. Whoo-wee! If there was not ever a truth being told, if there was not ever a truth, yo, when I tell you, Spirit is saying you need to communicate, you need to tell people what you want. You need to let people know what you're doing with your life. Don't allow people to make decisions for you. Okay? You need to make decisions for you and stick to them. So this is like, this could also impact your wealth. Okay? Because I got 2 wealth cards. Okay? In this deck, it come with 2. I don't know, maybe 3. I don't know. But this deck in particular come with 2 wealth cards. And basically what I'm being told is, don't allow someone to tell you what you want to do. Don't allow someone for making you feel bad for being don't allow someone to make you feel like your success, the uncomfortability that they have with your success, uh should make you should feel bad. You should feel bad because they're uncomfortable about you being successful. They're uncomfortable about you being successful, and they want you to feel bad because of it. They're uncomfortable with you being successful, and they want you to feel bad. Like, what? I can't even, because it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. So Spirit is like, you need to be clear, whether if it hurt their feelings or not, it makes them feel uncomfortable or not. You need to be clear about the decisions that you are making as being a successful leader, telling people, yeah, no, you thought I was going to go this way, but I decided to go this way, and this is the way I'm going. And you got people who are like, no, but at first you said you was going that way, and we were all prepared for you to go this way, and we were mentally okay with you going this way. That other way seems a bit, yeah, okay. The reward, it might be a bigger reward at the end, but it's just a little bit too rocky. It's a little bit too much of the 10 of Wands energy for us. We could never do that. We could never make it all the way. I mean, it's like somebody saying we could never make it up this mountain. We just give up at the end and walk off at the bottom. Like, you gonna do that? And this is like making people uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing this first. I'm doing this for me. And regardless if you like it or not, so what? So what? And Spirit is saying, go ahead and do the work. More work and less talk. Don't even, you could tell them one time. If they don't get it after the first time, then that's it. Empathy. Look, you got too much empathy. You care too much. You care too much about what people say about your life and where you are going. Emotional repair. Emotional wounds are still open, and past pain continues to influence the present. More time and effort are needed for true healing. So Spirit is putting you in a state of a soft life, a easier flow, okay? So you can continue to heal. Spirit is saying, I wanna heal you, but I want to fully put you in the state where you know you know you her, you know you him, you know who you are. You understand what I'm saying? People are trying to empathize with the broken pieces. People want you to empathize with them, and they want to manipulate you based off of the pieces of you that they think that's broken. This could be people from the past who may know your backstory, who may know where you came from. So they want to play on that. They want to manipulate that. Okay, so you can conform and do what they want to do. Somebody views you as competition. Okay, and if they're competing with you in one lane, of course they're not going to want you to switch a different lane at the last minute, because then they're left to be in competition with no one. And you're dealing with a lot of people who have a lot of emotional wounds that they have not fixed, and they're trying to project it onto you. Okay, this is somebody. If you have mama problems, they got mama problems. Okay, or they try to feed. That's your connection. Okay, they want to feed with you off of having mommy issues. If they have daddy issues, you have daddy issues. They want to connect with you on that. All right. If there was some form of abuse or something that you feel like you're trying to overcome, they want to do that. Some sort of mourning, okay, of a loss that you're trying to, heal from. They want to keep pulling the band-aid off and pulling the band-aid off, or trying to hit you in spaces or talk to you in ways that the unhealed version of you so the unhealed version of you will respond in a way that satisfied them, which would be like argumentative, right? Or they want you to come to them and confront them about things that they say instead of standing on what you say, right? This is like someone coming to you and say, well, I think that you should do this, or why do you do that? And they want you to feel like you need them. They want you to say, well, what would you like for me to do? Like, no. And this whole time, this is somebody who's like, all right, so when collective comes back to me and they tell me, and this person in their mind, they think that things are going to fall apart for you. This person wants to say to you, I told you so. This person wants to control. This is like controlling. This is a lot of energy around y'all. This could be more than one person, but this is like people who want to control you based off your wealth. Okay, this is like people who will fight each other over your wealth to get closer to you. You're gonna have a lot of people. The competition, so it's like you become the competition, but then slowly when people feel like know that they can't compete with you, they start competing with each other to get closer to you. Mm. Mm-mm. So everybody want to fight to be close to the winner. Everybody want to fight to be close to the champ, right? The one that's crushing numbers. These are people behind the scenes that, again, could have talked. Some of these people could have talked bad about you, okay, behind your back. And now they feeling bad. They feel bad because now they're realizing that everything that they said about you wasn't true based off of how they view you, your success, or the material items that you may have, okay, or the certain confidence that carry within yourself. Now they feel low. Again, they could have tried to come in and distract you, say something negative towards you, made you feel, try to, target you, try to attack you or make you feel targeted in a way. Okay? But now they're feeling bad about it. Some people are, in their head, they're thinking about all the things that they said, the manipulation that they tried to do in the past to you, or where they thought they had to do, right? All right, that's enough. Let me keep going. All of a sudden, there's so many insects in my room and all my windows are closed. So I'm going to burn some sage. Hold on. Yeah, for sure. For sure. A lot of people, if you're not allergic, I don't know, is mop your house up with Pine Sol. All right. Fed up. Over it. Not having it. Frustrated. These are the people around you. These are the people around you. They fed up. They frustrated. I'm going to come back, y'all, because I'm going into 36. I'm going to come back and make a part 3. This is getting really good. I'll be right back. I'm going to click off and come back. All right? Be back.